Part 2 of the Caliyah Guyton case, trigger warning. So in part 1, I told you how 2-year-old Caliyah Guyton was found face down in the pool at Grand Prairie Motel. She was discovered by her parents. So the evidence showed that 2-year-old Caliyah had been brutally R-worded. So Caliyah was found with a pair of orange shorts around her neck, and she was missing a pink earring. Police asked Caliyah's parents, Cody and Chelsea, who they thought had done this to their daughter, and they immediately named Michael as a suspect. They even told police about their strange interactions with Michael earlier that day, like how he made the comment, "Your daughter is so beautiful, but she's way too young for me." Also how he'd exposed himself to them. So Cody and Chelsea told the police they did not take Caliyah to Michael's room. They claimed they waited until Caliyah fell asleep back in their own room, and then they left to go hang out with Michael in his room. The motel employees told the police they had actually seen Michael in the motel lobby acting very strange and having a panicked look on his face. A maintenance worker told the police he saw Michael leaving his room with a white pillowcase or a blanket and what looked to be a baby doll. Now the police desperately wanted to find Michael and find out what happened that night. So the motel provided police with Michael's full name, and it turns out Michael is a dangerous predator. And he had just been released from prison just 1 month prior on March 29th. He had been in prison for 10 years on charges of kidnapping. If that man was sentenced to 10 years for kidnapping, there's a lot more to that case that we don't know about. Police went inside of Michael's motel room. They found a very disturbing scene. There was blood all over his room, but mostly on the bed. And on his bed, they found gummy worms and candy that had been arranged a certain way. There were also apple juice bottles that were consistent with some that were missing from a pack that was located in Caliyah's family's room. In Michael's room, police also found Caliyah's clothing, including a blood-stained pair of underwear that had a Baby Shark logo on the front. And get this, Caliyah's missing pink earring was found in blood stuck to the side of Michael's bed. And guess what was playing on Michael's TV? Cartoons. I also found some other things that I can't mention that had Caliyah's blood on it. It appeared that Michael's room was set up to lure or entice a child. The police claimed that Michael lured 2-year-old Caliyah to his motel room with the promise of candy and cartoons. But I don't believe that, because Michael either kidnapped Caliyah from her grandparents' motel room or her parents brought her to Michael's motel room. One way or the other. But what I want to know is, where's the hotel footage? I want to see the surveillance footage. The police find Michael on top of another building close to the motel around 7 hours later. Near him, the police found gloves and a white pillowcase that was stained with blood. The same pillowcase motel staff had seen him with earlier. The police took Michael into custody. The police retrieved the shorts that were found around Caliyah's neck, and guess what they found in the pockets? 2 key cards that went to Michael's room and a wad of money. Let's not forget, he was seen wearing those shorts earlier that day. But when the police asked him about the orange shorts that was found around Caliyah's neck, he claimed, "Oh, I have a lot of shorts, and there's a lot of people who come in and out of my room." But his claims were refuted by motel staff and surveillance. Now what I wonder is, if the motel had surveillance and they seen who was coming in and out of Michael's room, why can't they tell us, did Caliyah's parents bring her to Michael's motel room, or did Michael kidnap Caliyah from her grandparents' motel room? That's the question here. At this point, police had a ton of evidence against Michael, and they arrested him. Michael was charged with felony counts of first-degree murder, first-degree kidnapping, first-degree burglary. Sadly, as of 12 hours ago, Michael was ruled incompetent to stand trial. The state was seeking the death penalty in this case and will need to determine if they want to challenge this decision or request a competency trial or agree to have him moved to a facility in Veneta to undergo treatment. Y'all, if they let this man back out in the future, he's going to do this again. He had literally just been released from prison 1 month prior to unaliving Caliyah. And this is exactly why so many children are unalived, because our judicial system keeps letting these predators back out with a slap on the wrist, because they're incompetent or insane. This is my personal opinion. Whether you're insane or not, if you unalive someone, you should be locked up for the rest of your life. I don't care, insane or not, you're a danger to the public. You pose a risk to everyone around you.